The story of Prophet Salih, AC, and the people of Thamud. Long ago, in a land of towering mountains and carved stone homes, lived a powerful and advanced tribe known as Thamud. They were not weak people. They were builders. They were engineers. They carved entire homes into mountains, structures so strong they believed nothing could ever destroy them. And with that strength came arrogance. A man from among them. Among Thamud was a man they trusted, admired, and respected. His name was Salih. He was known for his wisdom, honesty, and calm nature. If there was ever a dispute, people came to him. If there was confusion, they listened to him. So when Salih stood before them one day and said, "O my people, worship Allah alone. You have no God but Him," everything changed. The shock of truth. The leaders of Thamud were stunned. This wasn't a stranger. This wasn't an outsider. This was Salih, the one they trusted most. And now he was telling them their idols were nothing. Their power meant nothing. Their wealth meant nothing. Only God mattered. Mockery begins. At first they laughed. "Salih, you used to be one of us. Have you lost your mind? You expect us to abandon the gods of our ancestors?" But Salih didn't respond with anger. He spoke gently. "I do not seek power over you. I only want what is best for you." The pressure turns dark. When laughter didn't silence him, the tone changed. The chiefs and elites of Thamud feared losing control. If people followed Salih, their authority would crumble. So they began, mocking him publicly, threatening his followers, spreading lies about him. They said, "He's been bewitched. He's a liar. He wants to control us." But still, Salih stood firm. The challenge. Finally, the leaders gave him a test. They pointed to a massive rock formation and said, "If you are truly a messenger, bring us a miracle from this rock." They demanded something impossible, a living camel emerging from solid stone. And Salih said, "If Allah brings you this sign, will you believe?" They agreed. The miracle. Then came a moment that shook the mountains. The ground trembled, the rock split, and from it emerged a magnificent she-camel, alive, breathing, towering before them. Silence fell. This was no illusion, no trick. This was undeniable, a test of faith. Salih gave them a clear command. "This is Allah's camel. Do not harm her. She will drink from your water one day, and you will drink the next. Leave her in peace." For a moment, some believed. Their hearts softened. They knew this was truth. But arrogance returned. The leaders couldn't accept it. Their pride was too strong, their power too important. So they whispered among themselves, "If we let this continue, Salih will take over everything." Their fear turned into hatred, and hatred turned into a plan. A group of the most arrogant men took it upon themselves. They hunted the camel, and despite knowing it was a sign from God, they killed her. The sound of her cry echoed through the valley. It was not just an animal, it was a message, and they had destroyed it. Salih's warning. Salih's heart broke. He stood before them, grief in his voice. "You have 3 days left. Then the punishment will come." They mocked him again. "Bring it on." Where is this punishment? The final days. Day 1, their faces turned pale. Day 2, their faces turned red. Day 3, their faces turned black. Fear began to creep in, but still, they did not repent. The end of Thamud. Then it came. A sound so powerful it shattered everything. The earth shook violently beneath them, their strong homes carved into mountains. Their power, their pride, all gone in an instant. They fell lifeless where they stood. Silence returned to the valley. Salih and the few believers were saved. He looked back at the destroyed land and said, "O my people, I delivered the message to you, but you did not love those who give sincere advice." Lessons from the story. This is not just a story of the past. It is a warning that echoes through time. Strength without humility leads to destruction. Signs mean nothing to a heart filled with arrogance. Truth is often rejected not because it's unclear, but because it's uncomfortable. And sometimes the greatest enemy is not ignorance, but pride. The story of Prophet Salih and the people of Thamud is one of the powerful narratives in Islam about faith, arrogance, and divine justice. It is mentioned in the Quran in several chapters, including Surah Al-Araf, Hud, Ash-Shams, and Al-Qamar. Yet the people of Thamud. The people of Thamud lived after the comb of Prophet Hud. They were a strong and advanced civilization who carved homes into mountains and rocks. Despite their blessings, they became arrogant and turned to idol worship. Allah sent to them Prophet Salih as a messenger from among themselves. The message of Prophet Salih called his people to worship Allah alone, stop idol worship, be grateful for their blessings. At first they trusted him, but when he began preaching monotheism, many rejected him. Only a small group believed. The miracle of the she-camel. The disbelievers demanded a miracle. Allah gave them a clear sign, a Jadim she-camel, Naqatullah. It miraculously came out of a rock. It had special rights. It would drink water one day and the people the next. They were warned not to harm it. This was a test of obedience, rebellion, and crime. Instead of believing, the arrogant leaders plotted against the miracle. A group among them killed the she-camel, an act of open defiance against Allah. After this, Prophet Salih, a sextet, warned them, "You will enjoy yourselves for only 3 more days, then punishment will come." Allah's punishment. The people ignored the warning and even planned to kill Prophet Salih. After 3 days, a terrible sayha, mighty blast cry, struck them. A violent earthquake destroyed them. They were left lifeless in their homes. This was not a battle like armies fighting, it was divine punishment directly from Allah. How Allah helped Prophet Salih. Allah protected Prophet Salih, and the believers. They were saved before the punishment came. Allah removed them from the doomed area. The disbelievers could not harm him. This shows that Allah's help comes through protection, through justice, through fulfilling his promise. Arrogance leads to destruction. Miracles don't benefit those who refuse truth. Obedience to Allah is essential. Allah always supports his prophets and the believers.